Hey, I'm back again. I just realized I forgot, like I was saying in my previous video, I was supposed to show you guys what my cochlear implant looks like. And also, I was going to show you some pictures of what it looks like, from the outside to the inside out. So, yeah, I'll show you what cochlear looks like, the cochlear implant itself. And then I will also be showing you my accessories, what those look like and how they work. Yeah. Hold on just a second. I just had to take commercial off again. Okay, all right. So this is cochlear, what it looks like. So I have a little diagram here. And then again, you can also do more research to just learn more about how this works. So this is what cochlear looks like. So this is the outside part. My ring. I got small fingers. I was trying to fix my ring. Okay, so um this is the magnet piece, the external part of the cochlear implant. So there's the two parts, the internal and then the external. The external is the implant itself, and then the internal, wait, I'm sorry. The external is the processor and the magnet. That's the outside piece. The internal, which is the implant itself. Yeah, those two parts. So this is the magnet, and that's the implant right here. So they call it the transmitting coil, which is where sound come through. The sound receiver. Well, that. I'm sorry. This part transmits the sound. The implant right here is the part that receives the sound. Stimulator, and then this is the ball electrode, and yeah, this piece, the electrode itself, goes through the inner part of the ear, which is called the cochlea, yeah. And this implant in this picture is called the S.3G. That was my first cochlear implant that I had. So yeah, there's another page in which they explain, how cochlear works. So this is it right here. And I'm just gonna hold this up so you guys can see. Again, if you would like to learn more about how this works, I would really encourage you to, do your research. Yeah, because it's just a lot to explain. It's very scientific. It gets very technical. So yeah, so this is the cochlear implant. That's what it looks like right there in that picture. Yeah. So that's what my first cochlear implant looked like. It looked very similar to a hearing aid. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah. All right. Put this back in my book. This book is so old. So this page came out. Yeah, I had gotten that book when I first got my cochlear implant. So there was just a lot of like it was basically like a welcome box and how to use, different things pertaining to the cochlear implant that came with it. So, we would have like, different books and manuals and different things like that. So yeah, a lot of that stuff is really old. Okay, so now I am going to get into my accessories and talk to you about how they work, and yeah. Okay. All right. So this is my microphone. And so this is what I basically use whenever I'm like in a restaurant, noisy, situations. I use it whenever needed. I don't use it all the time, so whenever needed. So like if I'm in a restaurant and I'm with like a group of people, I'll just like sit it like right in front of me on the table, or between me and the person that I'm talking to, just sit it right there and just turn it on, just press the button. It's not charged. Okay, yeah, but yeah, there's the volume right there on the side, and there's a clip. I can even have, if I'm just going somewhere and I'm with, you know somebody else, I can just have them put it on their shirt. If we're at a restaurant, walking around at the mall somewhere and it's really noisy, I'm like, okay, you mind wearing this? But yeah, I'll show you how it looks when you put it on your shirt. Pretty cool. And the cool thing about this is that it's also connected to my next accessory, which is what I will show you. Is called my is my remote. So the through the remote, and with this, there's a cord that I can use, and I can hook it up to my cell phone actually. And there's a setting called telecoil, I believe, that I can set the device to be able to hear from my phone, my cell phone. So like if I want to go to YouTube, if I want to watch YouTube, I can hook it up to YouTube and just hear through my phone, through my device, from YouTube. Like, it's really cool. So like nobody can hear anything except for me. So that's really cool. Yeah, so yeah, this is my microphone. So I'm gonna show you my remote. And this is my remote. All right. And sometimes I would have to reset it and pair it to make sure that it's connected to the remote. Because I have to make sure that because it's a program. So you have to make sure that everything is is always connected. Yeah, not that it never disconnected or anything like that. So yeah, I never had that issue, never had that problem. So as you can see here, there's many different settings. So you got home, you got skin, and then you have cafe, and then you have groups. So that's like when you're at a restaurant or somewhere, and it's really noisy, you want to put it on that. It'll take out a lot of the background noise. Same thing for skin. For that same scenario, can use that as well. Cafe, use it for restaurants. And home is like for everyday hearing, everyday setting. So mostly I use it for this. It's always on this mostly. Yeah. Seldom I'll use the other settings, basically when I really need to. So yeah, so that's how that works. And then I'm going to go here. So that's the volume. So you just go, it goes like this. I can turn it all the way down. But I like mine all the way up. It does not hurt my ear, by the way. It's totally fine. Okay. So I'm gonna go over once more. Wait, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to go there. Okay, so this part, sensitivity, is basically how this works. It's like whatever you're hearing, it makes it so that it sounds like it's coming closer to you or further away from you. So it makes the sound, if you're hearing something and you want it to sound closer, you would just adjust the setting so that you would just go all the way up so you can hear it a lot more closely to you. And then, or if you want it further, it's like, oh, you just turn it down some. Yeah. So I'm just adjusting back to where I was. So yeah, so yeah, that's my remote. Yeah, that's how that works. It's hooked up to my device, my microphone, and I can just adjust it whenever I would like. So it's really cool, pretty cool. Yeah. Yep, so that's my video on my cochlear implant. Oh, I just remember I got to show you what my console looks like. So I will do that real quick. Okay. So this is my console. It has a clip connected to it. Put this back on. Yeah, so this was also the hair clip. It's also a accessory that came with console as well. Um, the reason why, I mean, it's optional to get the hair clip. I use it because, you know, obviously, as you guys can see on my channel, I love to dance. I like to work out. You know, I'm an active person. So I'm just like, yeah, if I'm going to dance, if I'm going to work out, you know, I don't want it to fall off and break because, you know, Cochlear is expensive. So, you know, I ain't trying to buy another one. Yeah. So, yeah, that's my cochlear implant. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to show you the button. So when I take it off, um, it shuts off by itself. And then to turn it on, I'll show you the button. When I press this button right here, this light will come on. It's yellow now because it's off. That's why it's yellow. But then when I put it back on, it's green, you know, and that also signifies that, you know, that it's working properly. So yeah, that's my console. That's my cochlear implant. All right, thank you guys for watching this video. Again, if you would like me to do a story time video on my experience with bullying back in middle school, I would do that. Just let me know. All right, bye bye.